Dear 12th class students, this is third video of same story, Some Hill Station Ghosts by Ruskin Bond. Today we will go through two more ghost stories. The writer talks about Chakrata. This is about Chakrata haunting. Chakrata is basically a cantonment town and is in Dehradun district in the state of Uttarakhand. This place actually serves the purpose of military settlement. It's said to be remained as unchanged in 150 years of its existence because it is a security zone. So most of it off limits to tourists, and its population is said to be same as it was in 1947. So it is believed that this is the only town in India that hasn't shown a population increase. So the writer tells the story, Ruskin Bond tells the story of a haunted house at Chakrata. There is an old rest house there in at Chakrata. The chokidar told the writer that it was haunted. He then narrated his frightening experience. He says that once he went there to light the fire for some forest officers, and he saw a large black animal like a wild cat, and it sat on the wooden floor and gazed into the fire. And he thought, a chokidar thought it was maybe someone's pet. Then the creature turned and looked at the chokidar with eyes that were like a human being, and a face like a face of an ugly woman. This wild cat then very aggressively it looked at him, and then it disappeared. It became angry and vanished. And after that, Chokidar did not go to that house again. He decided to not to go to that house again. Then the writer was told another story of a ghost by one of his friend, Miss Kellner. She told him a story about a young man and a woman. This boy was actually he was madly in love with a girl. The girl did not care for him. She didn't like him. One day, the young man, this boy, followed her in the street. She looked at him angry and pointed to a dead rat. A dead rat was lying on the road. She then pointed to a dead rat, and she told the boy that she would prefer marrying that dead rat rather than him. The boy, after hearing this, was very hurt. He took her words to his heart actually, and then he died. After his death, that girl was haunted at night by a rat, and that rat would often bite her. The family then decided the girl's family then decided to go to UK. They traveled they had to travel to Mumbai in order to board a ship for London. So they went to Mumbai in order to board a ship sailing for London. So when the head of the ship just left the quay, that means the this is kind of a stone or a metal platform lying alongside into water for loading and unloading ship. So when the ship had just left the quay, shouts and screams were heard, and they saw a big rat with fiery eyes try to follow them, and it jumped into the water and disappeared. The cat actually tried to follow them, and when he actually was trying to follow them, it jumped into the water and disappeared. And after that, the girl was not haunted again. This was all about this story. The Ruskin Bond, the writer of the story, says that tourist places in the world are actually haunted places, but he doesn't want to discourage tourists from visiting such places. These places are an attraction for tourists sometimes because of these ghosts which are residing there. So then he talks about Britain. There are number of haunted castles in Romania. The visitors go to look for Transylvania and Dracula's castle. These he says that these haunted places are attraction for the tourists, but they should not bring injury to anyone. Thank you.